So apparently AI and robots can write our sales copy too. If you're a copywriter, maybe you might want to be scared, but maybe not, because we're going to explore a tool today that apparently can help you write copy even if you don't know how to do that. Copywriting is writing copy that sells. And on one hand, I'm like, this is impossible that a tool can do this, because copywriting takes several years to master. It takes intuition. It takes the ability for you to understand who it is that you're writing to. But at the same time, in my experience as an entrepreneur, a lot of copywriting is actually quite formulaic. In fact, in the back of a book called Moonlighting on the Internet by Yannick Silver, there is a Mad Lib style sales page that I used for my very first sales page over at greenexamacademy.com. And that formulaic sales page helped me earn over $200,000. So it leads me to believe that, yeah, maybe some of this can actually be done by a computer. Well, you can be the judge of that, because today I got access to a tool called copy.ai. I actually had a really fun conversation with the guys over there. They gave me free access to explore this tool. And I said, can I film a YouTube video showing the insides and the output from all this stuff? You just put some input in about your product and you get output, all these different things. And I want you to be honest. Is this something you might use? Is this something that you are going to get excited about? Or should we stay away from these kinds of things because now everything's just gonna look the same? I don't know, you tell me, but let's dive into the tool right now. So this is copy.ai. And as you can see here, there's a whole bunch of tools here, from creating product descriptions to blog ideas. Scrolling down, I can see things like email subject lines, things like that. Video titles, that would be handy for this channel, of course. But we're gonna experiment with this. Let's just do a product description. And I'm gonna type in my product, Power Up Podcasting. And I'm gonna write a quick description here. I'm gonna fast forward so you don't have to watch me type. Okay, so I wrote a quick description. In fact, if you write too long, it tells you it's too long. So here's a short description of our most popular course, Power Up Podcasting. Power Up Podcasting is a premier online course that helps creators launch a podcast and build their audience online. With this course, you'll be able to connect with more people and build a long-term business, all with the power of your own voice. I also show you how to monetize your podcast through advertisements, affiliate marketing, and more. So that in and of itself is a pass at a description, but let's just see what happens when I click create and what the computer says as far as what a description should be that we can use for copywriting. All right, so let's read a few of these. I created the Power Up Podcasting course to give you the tools and community to launch your podcast, connect with more people, and build your business. Power Up Podcasting is an online course that will teach you how to podcast through video or audio, gain more followers, monetize your podcast, and market yourself as an authority, all with one of the most powerful tools on the planet, your voice. That's actually pretty good. You know, it took what I did and it sort of rearranged it in a way that made it sound more attractive. Let's try this next one. Power Up Podcasting teaches you everything you need to know in order to launch a successful podcast. You'll start by understanding the potential of starting a podcast for your business and how to get started. From there, I'll show you the potential strategies for monetizing your show through ad slots, affiliate links, a signature tag that promotes your new course, and more. That one didn't make any sense at all. So I'm going to favorite this one. But this one, it said starting a whole bunch of times, ad slots, that's language I would never use. So it seems like this provides a number of different options. Let's just scroll down and try this one. The Power Podcasting course was created for anyone who wants to launch and grow a podcast. Whether you want to start a podcast to build your business or just to connect with more people, the tips and strategies in this course will help you make it happen. Wow. So as you can see, this isn't really perfect per se, but essentially this is something that can help you get started and thinking about other ways around what it is that you're offering. All right, that's actually pretty impressive, but let's go down to blog ideas. So I just clicked on blog ideas as a tool. I'm gonna keep the same exact description and I'm just gonna hit create. What does this do for blog ideas? All right, let's read this. Power Up Podcasting Review, a review of a podcasting course. Sounds kind of generic. Tips to ensure your first podcast episode rocks. A blog about how to create a podcast covering tips to increase listenership. That doesn't really make sense. Tips on how to create a podcast about increasing your listenership. That doesn't make sense. Podcasting for Beginners. A blog about the fundamentals of podcasting and how to get started. How to start a podcast that gets listeners. A blog around starting and improving your podcast. Okay, that's not bad. 10 best practices. 10 best podcasting microphones. A blog about the best podcast microphones for your money. Okay, so that's a neat idea. So hey, you have a podcasting course, let's create a blog post about podcast microphones. That's kind of cool. How to start a podcast, a blog about podcasting with my tips and a few podcast ideas. That didn't really work out so well. Let's try one other thing with specifically this product here, and we'll switch it up. Let's go to email subject lines. So catchy email subject lines. So name of the product, describe the product, create. Subject lines are really important, obviously, because that's the first and only thing people see before they open your email. So let's see if any of these would get you to open an email. Super excited to share the Power Podcasting course here. Okay, well, if you are making an announcement or if you warm people up to that, okay, that might work. Power up your podcasting business, #business. Huh, never thought to use a hashtag in a subject line, but that's interesting. Power up, how to start a podcast. Yeah. How to launch a profitable podcast in 30 days, which is definitely something this course can do. Making money with a podcast is easier than you think. That's actually a really good topic for a subject line because if it gets people to think, they're going to open because they're curious. What is the difference between podcasting and vlogging? That's an interesting way, again, to hopefully get people to open and click an email. Okay, not bad. Let's switch it up. I'm going to change the name of the product. We're going to put SwitchPod. SwitchPod is a tripod. I have it somewhere here. So this tool is a tripod specifically for people who vlog and travel and want to make it quick and easy to open and close a tripod without struggling with, the GorillaPod or anything like that. And we'll see what the AI does for helping us sell or promote or talk about the SwitchPod here. I'm going to write a new description for it right now. All right, so I wrote a brief description of the SwitchPod. It's a handy, strong, and easy-to-use tripod for people who shoot videos instead of clunky tripods that are hard to open and close and also difficult to travel with. The SwitchPod simply opens and closes in a second and can easily be packed away to your next destination. YouTubers and video creators love the SwitchPod also because it's very durable. Okay, so let's hit create. What are we? Email, subject, catchy lines. Let's do video titles. All right, the SwitchPod review, easy to use, handy and durable camera tripod. SwitchPod, the fastest, most convenient tripod ever. I like it. SwitchPod tripod unboxing and behind the scenes comparison. So again, this is understanding that this is for a video. So it's taking a number of popular video formulas, if you will, and then inserting the SwitchPod in there. The SwitchPod, best camera stabilizer. I wouldn't use that one because it's not a camera stabilizer per se. SwitchPod, the perfect travel tripod. Okay, not bad. Let's do a video hook. So video intro hook. So what's the product? Or what's the topic? Our product, the SwitchPod. Okay. Let's hit create, and this is for a hook. Hooks are important because that's what reels people in to allow them to want to stay and watch your video or read the rest of your content, etc. Okay, so here we go. Find your favorite result. Okay, if you shoot a video once a week, 8 times out of 10, the SwitchPod will pay for itself. Okay. YouTubers and creatives actually use our product. That's why we try to reach out. That doesn't make sense. What if you had a strong, easy to carry tripod for your videos? Okay, I like that. The SwitchPod, turn any surface into a tripod in under 1 second. Turn any surface into a tripod. Surface. Tripod. Not really. Want to be more coordinated and look like a pro? Then you need to start using the SwitchPod. Or do you want to be more coordinated and look like a pro? Then you need to start using the SwitchPod. For those people who constantly feel like using a tripod is too clunky or inconvenient to use, here's your next solution. Almost there. If you're currently making videos and want to make new videos, do you need a tripod? Searching for the best tripod for your GoPro, DSLR, or compact digital camera. Okay, that's actually really nice. Let's try launch your product. So name the product SwitchPod. So let's go back here. Launch your product. I'm not even sure exactly what this does. Maybe it's, a headline and some sort of launch copy. All right, launching SwitchPod, a brand new, handy, strong, and easy to use tripod for video shooting. Try a free sample here. Can't try a free sample with SwitchPod, I'm sorry. SwitchPod is so simple, yet so effective. After using it for about a month, I feel that it's far superior to a regular tripod. Fake name, I would never use a fake testimonial, so just keep that in mind. I wouldn't do that. Let's see, we're releasing the SwitchPod today. Easiest and best way to shoot videos. If you're a Publib partner, reply for early access to resell SwitchPod. That's nope. Okay, so these won't work. Let's hit create again. Can we create like a new set? All right, here we go. Together with top Swedish designers and engineers, SwitchPod is reinventing the tripod. Make your next video creation stand out with a SwitchPod that is lightweight, easy to use, and even more importantly, quick to set up. Okay, I like most of this, but not together with Swedish designers and engineers. We didn't use Swedish designers and engineers. We used a guy named Cole. And Cole's great, by the way. But nobody knows who Cole is. Perhaps from here, SwitchPod is reinventing the tripod. So this is if we were like launching our product, perhaps for a Kickstarter campaign or something like that. Let's try one more. SwitchPod raised an amazing $650K on Kickstarter and is now available here. Actually, we raised $418,000 when we launched it on Kickstarter. I don't know if it knew that or not, but that's interesting. Somehow it found out that we did have something on Kickstarter. Maybe. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes here. Let's try one more thing here. Video call to action. No, let's do viral ideas. Okay, name a product, describe the product, same description. I'm gonna hit create, and this is for viral ideas. Get professional YouTuber and video creators to vlog. Okay, so these are ideas, literal ideas. Get professional YouTuber and video creators to vlog about their experience using the SwitchPod. Create a short video demonstrating how to use the product and encourage social sharing by offering a discount code for those who share the video on Instagram. That's actually a really good idea. We've actually done that before, so that's kind of cool. Create a YouTube video inviting people to comment on the video to win a free SwitchPod. Okay, not bad. Give away famous YouTubers' videos where they feature give away their videos? Video demonstration on how to use the SwitchPod to be open and closed in 3 seconds. Actually, it's quicker than that. Show how it is great for traveling because it's a compact size. The video should be posted on Instagram and or YouTube. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. I don't know where it's getting this information from, but these are actually valid ideas for you to potentially promote something. Let's try one more thing. Sales copy, pain, agitate, solution. So that's a formula. Again, we talked about formulas. This is where AI could probably do very well for us, is when there are formulaic type things. So sharing the pain, agitating the pain a little bit, almost amplifying it in a way, and then providing a solution. Let's see what it does. No, it actually outlines pain, agitate, and solution for us. So let's go through a few of these. Pain. We want to capture amazing video footage, but are held back by the tripod we have. I don't necessarily know if that's a pain, but it is a pain to open a tripod, but it's not, people aren't waking up in the middle of the night thinking about that, but it is a pain. We don't want a tripod that is hard to open and close or one that takes up all of our luggage room when traveling. Okay, the SwitchPod is a great tripod choice because it's easy to use, opens in a second, sturdy, and can be packed down and taken anywhere easily. Pain. Clamp tripods, open and close. Carry heavy tripods around and trips on uneven ground or stairs can be hazardous. Okay, no. Here we go. Pain. The majority of tripods available are big, clunky, hard to open and close, and not easy to travel with. These can produce shaky camera angles, which makes your videos look amateur. Ooh, okay. Agitate. The SwitchPod is the same size as a water bottle when folded down. Actually, it's even smaller than that. The legs on the SwitchPod telescope outwards, which is not true, but I like the pain part. Solution, the SwitchPod adjusts from 0 to 150 millimeters in seconds. Nope. So there's no fiddling. Okay, so it seems like, I'm not going to keep going here, but you can see I could keep going through this for days and get a lot of great ideas, especially if I need help. In many cases, sometimes I'm just not feeling it or having a hard time writing something, copy for something. And tools like this, I can imagine, could be very helpful. At the same time, it's nowhere near perfect yet. It seems like this is a great place to plant your seed and then grow a whole bunch of different things, and you can pick the fruit from all the things that have grown from it. So now that you've seen copy.ai, I would imagine that this is not going to be the first that we're going to hear about copy.ai and other products that are similar. Some may exist out there on the market already. AI and things like this have been around for a while. There's a reason why certain things show up when you go to Amazon that are different than when I go to Amazon. But actually tools to help us write, and like a tool that I mentioned in another video, Descript, tools that can actually help us type out our voice and have the computer read as us. It's going to be really, really interesting. And my big takeaway from this is not bad. I would love to see even more improvement, and I'm sure maybe much like Tesla, the more cars that are on the road, the more data it collects, the more people who use this, the more data it collects, and the better it'll get. But I'm also thinking about, well, what are robots never gonna replace? To me, it could never replace the empathy that you might have for somebody in your audience. Putting yourself in somebody's shoes and understanding their pain, and not through formula, but through actually caring or giving a crap about somebody, knowing how to solve that problem. I think people skills, soft skills, communication skills, are all going to be very important. And for me, what should be the sole focus of not just like in the education system, but for all of us as we continue to create businesses that are going to stick around for the long term. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, AI, there's going to be more of it, and I'm going to explore it because some of these tools can be absolutely helpful, potentially this tool. Some of these tools could be kind of outlandish and ridiculous, but either way, I'm here to serve and we're here to talk about it. Thanks again, I appreciate you. And since you're here, click on the next video right there. This is where actually I found a tool that deep faked my own voice. Kind of crazy. Click on it right here.